Well, it's been an incredibly busy 3 months. My feet have hardly touched the ground. I've been travelling to various parts of the world to see people, to meet with people, to reassure them about the future of the UCI and to tell them about the exciting plans. We've also appointed 3 new vice presidents. We've got new presidents of all of the commissions and new members of all of the commissions. We have a woman on each of those commissions for the first time and a new woman vice president and a women's commission. All of those things are really important, and I'm very happy with the progress that we're making. I think already there's a sense of change and transformation building in the UCI and in people's perception of the UCI. And that's been really important to me. I wanted to, as I say, travel around and meet a lot of people and make sure that they understand where I'm coming from and where the new administration of the UCI is coming from. I think we're getting a really good response from all of the meetings that I've had. There was a general feeling that cycling did need a change in leadership and a change in direction, and I'm very happy that people are responding very, very positively to the new direction that I'm hoping to take the UCI in. Okay, well, we've made a lot of progress on this, and as anyone might imagine, there's a lot of work to be done behind the scenes before something like this can be put on the road, as it were. We are very close now to a final agreement on the terms and conditions of that. We want to make sure that WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, are really supportive of that, and we want to make sure that the wider sporting world and the media and the cycling fans understand what we're doing. So we'll be making an announcement about the background, the details, how it's going to work very, very soon. I hope before Christmas, if we possibly can. It may be a little bit after if things don't quite go the way that I want them to, but I'm very confident that we'll soon be in a position to make an announcement and soon be in a position to announce who the 3 members of that independent commission will be. I think it's vital for any professional sport to have a strong economic foundation. Cycling's economic foundation has been quite weak, and it's been weaker still in recent years. We've lost a number of teams, we've lost a number of events, but we have also got some great potential around the world, places where cycling is stronger than it was in years gone by, and places where I think events and teams can really start to have a good impact. Now, I want to try to develop that, but I don't want to lose the wonderful landmarks and the heritage that we have in our sport, and cycling will always have those heritage events, those monuments of our sport, and I want to make sure that we develop our sport around those. But equally, we have to make sure that we have a very strong financial situation for our teams, for our riders and for our events, and we've got to look at new ways of doing that. I think we've fallen behind other sports in the way that we exploit new technology and television, the way that we present our sport, and I think that's a way that we can help strengthen the economy of our sport. Well, I think we're in the middle of an interesting era for women's sport generally. I think the media and the public are taking women's sport much more seriously, and that's something that should have happened years ago. I think all of us men in sport, we can probably take some of the responsibility for that, and now we have to work much harder. There's amazing potential for women in our sport, in cycling, not just at the elite level, but in participation as well. So having established a women's commission and having made sure that we have a women's voice on every one of our other commissions, then I think we are going to be very well placed to make good benefits from that and to spread the benefits around all throughout our sport and throughout the world. Well, I think, you know, in all branches of the sport there have been tremendous exploits. I enjoyed seeing the trials, for instance, in South Africa when I was at the World Mountain Bike and Trials Championship. There's fantastic skills there, as there are in all of our disciplines. I think, you know, being British, I still like to think that the performance of Chris Froome in the Tour de France was exceptional. The Tour de France is our biggest event in our sport, and it was great to see that rider do so well. But there are so many wonderful performances in all our disciplines, and that's the beauty of cycling. Whatever form of cycling it is, you can see fantastic performances at every level. Well, I think we've got so many priorities, it's hard to pick one out, but developing women's cycling is certainly one. Making sure that we restore the credibility of our sport and repair the reputational damage is probably the biggest one, however, and that's something that we really need to work very hard on. I think we've made great progress, and I'm sure we can make more progress because we have got a beautiful sport, the most beautiful sport in my opinion, and that of many others, and it's, as I've said before, in all its diversity, in all its wonderfulness, it's a truly global sport, and if we get things right, I think we can make cycling the most popular sport on the planet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.